What's good, YouTube? Man, it's your boy T, man. And today, we got NBA legends share their first time. They face Larry Joe Bird, man. I ain't never seen this, man. If you seen this before, watch it again. If you ain't never seen this, stay in tune, man. What I want y'all to do for this video, y'all let me know which one of these legends got your favorite story that they tell about Larry. If you like these type videos, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notice. Hey, I'm sorry, I've been slacking lately. We gonna get right for the new year for sure. But we ain't did a Larry video in a minute, man. How y'all been, Bird Gang? How y'all been? Get that down in the comments, man. Let me know something. Tell me something, man. What y'all got going on? Let me know a video y'all want me to react to any type. You feel me? But we gonna get straight into this video, man. I feel like I'm all in the way though.
Most
Let me get
motivated
down.
player I ever saw.
One leg. Come on now. Come on now.
He was one of the biggest trash talkers ever.
Bird, little fake down the lane.
Come on now.
What a play by Bird!
Every NBA great has their Larry Bird story, and somehow they all sound like tall tales. Except they're true.
He would do a head fake, or he would do this, and the guy would turn, and he would just fake the crap out of guys.
Facing Larry Bird for the first time was like being handed a crash course in humility. Before you could process what was happening, Larry had already told you how he was going to score, done it, and then made you feel bad about it.
You hear this?
What was the most disrespectful part about Larry to me, man? He'd tell you his move and he'd still do it. Like, I'm not sure, like, hey, let me ask y'all a question. Like, if y'all was guarding Larry, right? And he was like, I'm finna do one dribble, step back, and hit it in your face. Would you believe him? Bro, I'm not believing that shit, bro. And that's exactly why I get my dumb ass hit with the move, bro. That's how he used to get y'all.
He looked at me and he was like, damn, I didn't mean to leave nothing on the clock.
This was Larry's world, and if you weren't ready, well, he'd make sure you knew it. Let's dive into the wildest stories NBA legends have about their first time facing the man, the myth, Larry Bird. Starting us off is Byron Scott. His introduction to Larry Bird was like stepping into a basketball masterclass on psychological warfare. His story is one of those moments that sounds like a myth, but is 100% real.
So we playing him in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over that corner. He said, they're going to set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out. He said, I'm going to curl right over. And he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, I'm going to go right over to that corner, and I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
DJ,
the late, great DJ.
Yeah.
Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three, game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me? It's my Larry Bird story.
That's the thing about Larry. He didn't just beat you, he made sure you knew he was going to beat you before he did it. Then there's Dominique Wilkins, who learned very quickly that Larry Bird wasn't about to give you a warm welcome to the league.
It was shocking.
Oh, wait, boy, they need to have Dominique tell a few stories. What you talking about, boy? Dominique got a few stories. He used to torture Dominique, boy. His teammates still cheering on Larry Bird right now, watching his highlights.
You know, I'm a rookie, you know, and I go up against, we small forwards because guys guarded each other back in the area. You know, you couldn't duck each other. And so I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay, he getting his head ready to play. And first play of the game, he says, I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes. And he shoots a three. I was pissed. You know, I said, I wasn't mad he hit the three, but this some bitch just called me Holmes. You know? And so it set up for a really interesting game. Because I remember one time I came down and I dunked it on him. He laying on the ground, he fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, hey, Rook. I said, what? He said, what? He said, I like you. You got, you know, he said, you got balls, but I'm still going to get 30 on your ass, you know? he got about 38, but I had to pay my dues. I wasn't upset about that because, back then,
Why he tried to slide that 38 in so smooth? He said he was gonna have about 30. He got about 38, but still though, that's not the moral of the story. Stupid ass. He gave you 40. Damn.
as a rookie, you got to pay your dues. Simple as that.
For Wilkins, it was about paying his dues, because back then, going up against Larry Bird was a rite of passage. Even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the ultimate Lakers competitor and a fierce rival of the Celtics, couldn't help but tip his cap to Larry Bird. Kareem remembered a game during Bird's first championship season that left such an impression, the sportscaster closed the broadcast by playing the Superman theme.
I remember the game he played against the Lakers the first year that the Celtics won the World Championship with him on the team. And he was ridiculous. He came on here. I remember our sportscaster played the Superman theme when he was talking about him that night after the game, because he did everything,
Right.
points, rebounds, assists, just steals, you name it. Larry has such a great mind for the game and, a great touch. I had a lot of respect for him as a competitor.
That's Kareem, one of the greatest to ever do it, giving Larry his flowers.
One of the
And
greatest
if
to ever
Kareem's
do it.
story shows respect, Sean Kemp's is all about survival, because
That's what go to tell you, bro. Like Larry really did the Lakers bad in the finals. They didn't know what to do with him. Look at him. You see when he unbuttoned this motherfucker, it's gonna be a Superman cape, Superman suit underneath that motherfucker. Why you think the announcer was playing Superman, bro? This was not a game, bro. Larry was really like that. Like, he was really cut from a different type of cloth. You feel me? Like, come on now, bro. We got the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got the second most points all time. And he's saying it's about Larry. Y'all gotta peep, y'all gotta understand what's going on. It's really like Larry was really different out here. He was really putting, you know what I mean? He was really doing that. It's my last time pausing. I just need y'all to understand, like, the type of, you know what I mean? Like, how Larry really get. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think some of the old heads don't even understand, bro. Like, I gotta educate the old heads about the old school. You feel me? Like, I really gotta tell y'all, like, this shit different out here, bro. Y'all, man, I'm finna order my Larry jersey, man. Hey, this video get 5,000 likes. I have Larry jersey, and we gonna do a 45-minute Larry video, man. We got a deal or not?
Larry didn't just compete, he hunted. Kemp was still fresh in the league when he got his first taste of Larry Bird's genius. Spoiler alert, it wasn't pretty.
Who was the first person to bust your ass?
Man, I'm gonna keep this real with y'all, man. My ass got busted real early, man. I came into the league, man.
He talking about real early.
You know how some of them vets, man, they play you to the T, man. I got played down in Boston one night. We was playing Boston Celtics. So the great Larry Bird, I didn't really know much about. I'm from Indiana. Larry's from Indiana. I knew about the history of Larry, but I didn't realize how he really got down. When we got to Boston that morning, I knew something wasn't right. I saw an X-Man. He was limping around the court a little bit like he was sore. I figured he'd be all right,
Xavier McDaniel.
I figured he'd be all right by that time. I go to the game on the early bus. I get there. They come out on the court. They say, "Hey, Sean, you starting tonight against Larry." And I was like, well, I'm all for it, though, So the X-Man, he didn't play. He had a sore knee. But my point to you is this: Larry gave me 50 3/4.
Oh my!
There's the
What the fuck? 50 3/4, Sean? Ooh, wee, boy, you was from Indiana and they didn't warn you about the hick from French Lick? Are you fucking crazy, bro?
White flag right now.
Are you crazy?
Bird on the 20-year-old Kemp.
Come here.
Ball away.
That's easy, bro. That's easy, though.
40.
he was hitting everything.
Man, and he talked to me the whole entire game.
What did he say?
He talked you through it,
He
Sean?
asked me to jump ball. He said, "You the cat that broke all my records in high school, right?" And I was like, yeah, that's me. He goes, yeah, you're the one that used to dunk on my brother too, right? Like, Eddie. And I was like, yeah, that's me. He said, I got you for you tonight. So every shot he was calling, at the defensive end, he would tell me, he'd be like, when I get down to the other end, I'm going to pump face you, get a hand one on you, look at you, go off the glass. That's how cold Larry Bird was.
Patrick Ewing, on the other hand, grew up hearing about Larry Bird's supposed limitations. People in Boston would talk about how Larry couldn't jump and how he wasn't the most athletic player on the court. But once Ewing actually faced him, he realized those rumors were a joke.
Come here. Look. Larry, bro.
What a shot. Just took Patrick Ewing
You can't Larry athleticism was his ability to be just a basketball player, if you know what I mean. He just make all the right plays. Highest IQ on the court at all times. He make all the right plays. He make all the right reads. If you get caught sleeping, he gonna make you pay for it. Like, it was no, you know what I mean? Larry was a basketball. He really played basketball how it's supposed to be played, bro. And not many players can say that they did that. That's what make Larry a legend, bro. Come on now.
Back up to where the
Ewing shared his epitome on the Dan Patrick Show, laughing as he recalled his reaction to seeing Bird in action for the first time.
You know, I remember, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, a lot of my friends was like that, So, I got to the league. I called all my friends back up. I said, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great. He can, whatever you were saying for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody.
So your guys are saying, how can you let this guy?
Oh, he's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah.
Bird was rewriting the rules. Ewing's call home was a warning to the rest of the league. Larry Bird was the real deal. For John Salley, his firsthand encounter with Larry Bird is the kind of story that makes you laugh and cringe at the same time. Imagine being a 6'11" forward, thinking you've got this, only for Larry to stroll up and remind you just how wrong you are.
He would be like, man, too bad we didn't get you, Sal. I said, yeah, he goes, y'all double me tonight when I get the ball in the wing? I said, nah, man, straight up. He goes, y'all ain't double teaming me?
Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Nah, I got you, dog. You don't like height. He goes, mouse in the house.
And you 6'11".
And they lifted. He walked me down to the post, got the ball. He said, you better ask for a double team, Sal.
Talking to you the whole time.
And he would move at his speed. I don't care how fast you think you are.
Right.
Larry Legend didn't care how tall or how fast you thought you were.
He said,
he played at his pace, with his moves, and always ended up with the upper hand. Brian Shaw had heard all the talk about Larry Bird before joining the Celtics. He's just a white guy who can't jump, not athletic, not that good. And just like many before him, Shaw assumed Larry's dominance was exaggerated until, of course, he saw it firsthand.
I was like,
dang. If I hear somebody else say something about my bonnet, bro, you know what I mean? I'm going to come through the camera and these going to come. My knuckles ashy. Regardless of that, nigga, these bitches going to come across your face. Stop worrying about my bonnet, bro. Yeah, I just heard you, bro. Don't act like you ain't say shit, bro. What the fuck, bro? Y'all be acting like I can't hear y'all. What, dude?
Man, they letting this white boy who can't jump, who's not athletic, kill them like that. He ain't that damn good until I got there.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the first practices, he told me and Reggie Lewis, he said, I want to play you guys 1-on-2. up to 7, right? And so, like, come on, man. He was like, the only catch is I get the ball first. So me and Reggie look at each other. We like, yeah, all right, man, whatever. So the next thing you know, it's 6-0.
Yeah.
Right? We ain't even touched the ball yet. He hits his first 6 shots.
Yeah.
So when it got to be 6-0 and we go into 7, we like, because it would be like one of us would guard him and another one would be ready to try to get the rebound. So we was like, fuck that. We double teamed him. He finally missed. We got the ball. And then we just kind of played keep away from him. We end up coming back and winning 7-6. So then I was like, and that was one of my early experiences with him. I was like, okay, all right, he got a little bit more than what I thought he had. Then when we started playing, he was cooking everybody, but talking shit and telling them about it.
And if there's one thing Larry Bird couldn't stand, it was being disrespected, especially when it came to who was guarding him. Isaiah Thomas learned this the hard way and shared the hilarious story on the All the Smoke podcast.
Now,
Smiley.
Our back line at one time, it was Kelly Tripucka, Bill Lambier, Kim Benson. 3 white dudes.
2 of them I ain't never heard of.
Okay. All right. So we walk out on the court, and he said, "Who guarding me?" And I said, "Well, hey, you know, we both from Indiana. We talking stuff." Me and his mom had a close relationship in college. His mom would write me like notes. Was even writing me notes.
I thought Isaiah was from Chicago. Am I tripping? Or like he definitely, somebody said that before. Because he just said they both from Indiana. That's not Chicago, not in Indiana. I don't know. Hey, somebody let me know down in the comments. What Larry Bird used to call him? Was it Smiley or Cheesy? I think it was Cheesy, bro. I forgot.
Notes like when I was in the pros.
Did he say it already?
You know, good luck, everything else, right? So Larry used to always call me Cheesy, right? He's like, "Oh yeah, Cheesy, who guarded me?" And I was like, you know, I got Kelly, I got Lamb, I got Benson. He's like, "You ain't got no brothers?" He's like you. He's like you.
Disrespecting me.
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. He said, "Hey man, you can't put no white dude on me. Hey. That is straight disrespect."
It's disrespectful, bro.
He said, "Don't put no white dude on me."
Reggie Miller also found himself on the wrong side of Larry Bird's sharp tongue during a tense late-game moment. In his book, I Love Being the Enemy, Reggie tells the story of how, as a rookie, he thought he could rattle Larry at the free throw line. Big mistake. Reggie, trying to disrupt Larry's focus, starts talking trash. But Bird doesn't just ignore him. He locked eyes with Reggie and delivered a cold, calculated response. "Rook, I am the best shooter in the league. In the league, understand? And you're up here trying to tell me something? Shooter in the league."
Bro, why Larry got them big ass goggles on his head, bro? What the like, why he not wearing them? Why they on his head? Why he shooting free? What? Fuck, bro. Who goggles is them, Larry? Bro, who goggles is them, bro? Why do you got them on the top of your head, mid-game? You supposed to use them. This nigga forgot he had the goggles on his head, bro.
In the league, understand? And you're up here trying to tell me something? And with that, Larry sank the first free throw like it was a layup in practice. Still staring Reggie down, he stepped back up, drained the second shot, and walked away without a word. But for Nolan Richardson, his introduction to Larry didn't come from a highlight reel or a big NBA moment.
Dime.
Going back, I never forget driving and I'm listening to a game. It's New Mexico State playing Indiana State. I don't really care about the game, but New Mexico State is right up the streets from El Paso, and I went to UTEP. And we're big rivalries, so I'm hoping that Indiana State will beat New Mexico State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right, Bird. He makes the shot, Bird. I said, God damn, who is Bird? Bird. You know, here's Bird, and Bird this, and Bird. Oh, did you see the pass that Bird made? I can't see it, but I'm just trying to imagine it. And when the time I got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. When I got the newspaper the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn.
Even in his early days, Larry carried an aura of inevitability, as if success was his destiny and everyone else was just there to watch it unfold. Richardson's words capture something deeper about Bird. He was a force that shaped the sport in ways people couldn't always articulate. You didn't just see or hear Larry Bird play, you felt it. And if anyone knows a thing or two about trash talk, it's Gary Payton. But even the glove himself had to bow down to Larry Bird's legendary gift of gab. Payton doesn't hand out compliments easily, but when it comes to trash talkers, Bird was at the top.
Chuck Person talked a lot of gangster shit. Bird used to tell me, look here, man, I'm gonna go shoot this motherfucking jumper in your face right there in that corner. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He was the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They'll be always mentioning him. He was the shit.
Hey, bro, y'all. Hey, I like how Draymond, bro. If you tell him the story about trash talk, aggressiveness, you know what I mean, vulgar language, Draymond is he's all ears. He's all ears every single time, bro. That's his favorite type of topic, bro. You know what I mean? He be thinking about flagrant foul in a nigga when niggas be telling the story, boy. Like, you see, look at his face. Look at his face.
Shit, man. Everybody be talking about
these
greats. They'll be always mentioning him. He was the shit.
Let's go back,
that corner. Bird used to tell me.
Bro, he happy as fuck, bro, that you talking about trash talk. Yeah, that shit get him going, boy. That shit wake him up every morning, boy. That nigga, boy, what?
Look here, man. I'm gonna go shoot this motherfucking jumper in your face right there in that corner. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He was the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They'll be always mentioning him. He was the shit.
Hey, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't, man. Turn on post notices too while you at it, gang.
He'll give it to you any way you wanted to. Larry Bird was cold. Cold dude, man. Real cold.
Person didn't dare look at him.
Chuck works for me in the summer. He mows my yard.
What?
I see him every day.
And of course, Bird did exactly that. The man wasn't just running his mouth, he was writing the script and making sure you stuck to it. Terrell Brandon also had his fair share of run-ins with Larry Legend, and he didn't hold back in describing the experience. For Brandon, it wasn't just about Bird's physical dominance. His mental warfare was equally devastating.
How can a person jump this high and out-rebound you? How can a person just move you that way and make you a deficiency? Right. How can a person jump and just, when we practice, he would be running around Boston Garden while we was practicing.
That was psychological.
And we was watching him running around in the Boston Garden. And it was like, why are you running?
Brandon recalls one game against the Cleveland Cavaliers that still gives him chills. Bird was on fire, hitting shots so precisely it was almost unfair.
Bird behind the back.
It was 91-92 season, and we was playing the Boston Celtics. It was Bird, McHale, Parrish, the great three, Ainge, and we was up 1. Okay? He said, "Who's guarding me?" As we come out of timeout. Now remember, I'm a rookie because Price is out because he hurt.
Right.
He says, "Who's guarding me?" I says, "Craig Elo." He says, "Why you got that white boy on me?" Don't put no white boy on me.
He said that was the most.
Now remember, Larry Bird is white.
Right.
But y'all should have knew better by now, bro. I don't know who kept putting the white players on Larry, bro. But you obviously didn't want to win no games, bro, because Larry, that's disrespectful, bro. Why would you want to disrespect Larry, bro? That's only going to make it bad on you. He going to make you suffer. Like, what? He took that as real disrespect, bro. Larry funny as shit.
He said, "I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get in the corner. Dennis Johnson going to pass it to me, and I'm going to hit The last second shot, it's over.
Come on, man.
So I'm like, I told Joe Wood, I said, hey man, listen, the ball is going to Larry Bird. Everybody knows the ball's going to Larry Bird. Right. Just do whatever you can. Craig, Gerald, just cover him.
Right.
All Bird did was go like this. See, it's leverage. It's not how strong you are sometimes. It's leverage.
Yeah.
He said, now look how hard that is.
Yeah.
Now somebody strong can go, yeah. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
He moved you gently.
Right.
You see how your demeanor went? That's all I need, TB.
Right. Enough space to catch the ball. Yeah.
And you know his fingers was all broke.
Right.
Hey, look how he doing Larry Jumper though, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry do shoot like that, girl. He do. Bro, that shit is funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And you know his fingers was all broke.
Right.
He hit the shot. All his chemical, all them, Randy Whitman, all them were jumping on, right? He was getting them off of him like this. He walked off and said, legend.
And then there's the time college star Rodney Rogers.
Hey, somebody get that. If you still watching this, get down in the comments. Comment. Legend.
Thought it'd be a good idea to trash talk Bird. Big mistake. As Jamal Mashburn recalls, Bird didn't just respond. He turned it into an event.
When we got an invitation, it was 8 of us. It was myself, Bobby Hurley, Allen Houston, Chris Webber, Rodney Rogers, Eric Montrose.
Shout out Rodney Rogers, man. Shout out to OG.
Yeah. And Grant Hill was on that squad. So we get to La Jolla, San Diego, and we check into the Marriott. We go up to our floor, and we're walking in the corridor, and we see this tall white guy coming down the hall. And I'm like, damn, that looked like Larry Bird. So Larry Bird coming down the hallway, me and Chris Webber, and Larry Bird, you don't realize how big Larry Bird is until you stand up close to Larry Bird.
Exactly.
Larry Bird, legit 6'10".
Real talk. When I first went against him when he was coaching the pace, I was like, damn.
So he walked by us and he says, y'all those college guys? And we was like, yeah, we the college guys. And he looked at us and he said, get some fucking rest. It's going to be a long week, and walked off. And we was like, what the hell?
What y'all got us into?
Yeah, I'm like, okay. You know, we like, all right, what's going on here?
I wanted to say what's up, and he just came to me like this, like, damn.
Yeah. So the next morning, we get up and we go to practice, and Roy Williams is our coach, but we only got 8. So we like, how are we practicing? And what are we practicing for? So we spent, I want to say, an hour doing the 3-man weave. And I'm like, what's going on here? Then they bus us to another location where the dream team is practicing. And these about 400 people standing outside waiting for the dream team to come out. They take us up to a top floor, and the dream team is practicing. They're finishing up their practice. And then they say, all right, get loose and stretch out. We're like, okay, we playing? They're like, yeah, we're going to play next. So we get out the gates. Like the first 15 minutes, we kicking their ass. we running them all out. Bobby Hurley in the lane, killing John Stockton. So they stopped the game and turn off the score. I think we were up like 72, 66 or something, 64, something like that. They just stopped the game. So we like, all right, was this halftime or some shit? They like, nah, the press coming in. So I'm like, oh wow. So that's when the thing came out that Chuck Daly let us win. Because they didn't want to hold a complete game because they knew it was going to be downhill from there. Because we were trying to prove that we could represent the country. Yeah. So we lit their ass up, and then something happened. We're sitting there, and we get back to the hotel. Rodney Rogers says something to, it's a group of them. It's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and everybody's shooting the shit. And Rodney Rogers said, hey, Larry, you ain't hit a jumper since 84.
What?
Magic heard that shit. And we ain't think nothing of it. The next day we came in, and I never seen this. And this one I was like, this is a different breed. Magic Johnson fed Larry Bird the ball probably about 8 times in a row down court. Larry Bird got the ball on Rodney Rogers, and every time he was about to make a move, he told him what he was going to do. 1 dribble, pull up, going left, off glass. 1 dribble, going right, spin, shot, bucket. He scored 9 times or 8 times in a row, left the court to go lay down because he couldn't sit on a bench. He had to lay down because of his back. And said, young fella, look like 84, huh?
Last time he made it.
Rogers probably regretted that comment immediately. With all these legendary accounts, one thing becomes crystal clear.
He said, shit, you having a flashback moment, ain't you, boy? What the fuck? Busting that out. That's why you don't talk to Larry, bro. It can be practice, game, nigga throwing darts, golfing, tennis. It don't matter. Don't talk crazy to Larry, bro.
Larry Bird wasn't just respected, he was revered. As Brazilian legend Oscar Schmidt put it,
it's too easy to have Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant as an idol. The guy flies around and do whatever he wants. It's too easy. My guy doesn't run, doesn't jump, and play the best of everybody else. He's here. This is my idol, the best player ever, in my opinion.
We made that GOAT tag.
Bird's legacy is built on moments like these. Iconic, unrepeatable, and absolutely legendary. And if you want to dive deeper into more incredible...
Hey, man, it's the end of the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. For my ones that stayed all the way through, bro, you know how we do the Larry Bird videos. Comment down. Wait, we gonna say that for now. Comment down your favorite story out of all of these, bro. I ain't gonna lie, my favorite, bro. It was probably that Terrell one, bro. He was doing his jumper, and he was. Bro, that one was funny, bro. The Isaiah one always give me. You ain't got no brothers? Nah, that's funny though. But y'all let me know y'all favorite story out of all of these. And let me know what to react to next. Get down in the comments, let me know something. You feel me? Let me know how your day going. How you been? How you been doing? What's been going on? You feel me? Oh, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, comment down. Comment number 33, man. So I know you made it all. Comment 33, man. So I know you're a real one for sure. But no, I'm gonna get up out of here. This is a lengthy video. I hope y'all enjoy for sure. I'm gone, fellas. Peace.